Alright guys, back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. The last episode, we investigated a case involving probably a fake Phoenix Wright that's on the hunt. And we found out, well, Goodell's gonna be running the case again as the prosecutor, so we're probably gonna get hit with more coffee than usual, so. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? Yeah, the witnesses really didn't see another person, but he was there when I took the coffee over, sir. Scout's honor. Maggie. Oh. Ah, Detective Gumshoe.
Are you doing alright? How are you feeling?
As if you need to ask either questions, sir.
Don't let him get down to you, Maggie. And don't forget to eat well, okay?
Roger.
And you!
Yes.
You better square up this case away, got it, pal? Maggie's innocent, you hear? And if you screw it up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Square away some paperwork for your arrest.
That's literally, we're just gonna be arrested for what the fucking, like, fake me is gonna do. I think he's serious. Hey, detective, you're on our side for once, right?
Oh, yup.
So you'll be able to help Maggie out, right? Really? Can you, sir?
Oh, of course, I got the situation under control. I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's something I say doesn't mesh with the facts. Make sure you point it out.
Alright, so we're gonna probably cross-examine Gumshoe as usual. Sure.
Okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You get me?
I can't tell how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, detective. I know I can count on you. Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? I can only wish. Here we go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. And with his infinite coffee.
Ah, bitter. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ah,
What's wrong?
nothing. It's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You was talking to me?"
Yeah, that's definitely not the Phoenix Wright we know.
It was a little, well, intimidating.
No, that wasn't me. That was the phony Phoenix.
I see, so our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he?
Our trusty?
So, Mr. Godot, your opening statement, please. Mr. Wright, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we will find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I can already tell you, I'm the real Phoenix Wright. This is so dumb. I'm clearly the real Phoenix Wright. Like, unless, like, this Phoenix Wright actually is a clone. Like, with the same, like, you know, get-up and everything.
I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Wright or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. That's when I tend to find out.
There's no denying it. Is he being salty because of the last trial? Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another.
As everyone's aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Nor I will stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial.
I'm not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me.
Now then, Mr. Godot, please summon your first witness. Let's get started on formalities, shall we? Name and occupation. Witness, state your name for the court.
I thought we already know Gumshoe by now.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. The name's Police Department Detective. Occupation Dick Gumshoe.
Other way around, detective. I was wondering why you say it that way.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer discharged of this case since yesterday, sir. Since yesterday? Yeah, the guy who was on initial investigations tied up with another case now.
I hope Gumshoe's really got everything under control for everyone's sake.
I see, so Detective Gumshoe. Would you outline for the court for the basic facts of the case? Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elg. He was a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company. And this is the victim's autopsy report. The court accepts this into evidence.
Time of death was between 1:30. Oh, I've been wondering about the autopsy. We still didn't get the autopsy report. Potassium cyanide poisoning. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30 p.m. A 1 hour period, but why?
And here are the floor plans of the restaurant. When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poisoned coffee was brought over to him by the waitress. The waitress being the accused. Yeah.
We get floor plans?
The victim almost died immediately after taking a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. G. Armstrong, the owner and chef, and a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kuda. It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Trust me and floor plans. I've been wondering about the floor plans. So we actually get more evidence when we got to this trial alone. This is the entranceway. The victim was sitting here. The kitchen's right there. Okay, it seems pretty straightforward. There's no any secret that they're probably trying to hide. Maybe the partitions will actually be important, depending on the testimony that will be given for certain people. Who knows?
Good detective, now take the hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut within your 2 hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony. Yes, sir.
Alright, the first one out of many.
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at this table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. Well, what we found was potassium cyanide, and that really packs a punch, you know? And yeah, it looks like this guy might have had some kind of motive.
Yeah, that could be the contradiction. So we're gonna press everything.
Using the dark aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady. Facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but...
Yes?
Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood?
I already told you that wasn't me. We're just gonna press as usual for each one. Alright, let's do it. Can I stop you for just a minute?
Huh? What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence?
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bride. She claims that there was another man at the victim's table.
Oh yeah, that's what she said, and I... What killer wouldn't say that when she's faced with a homicide conviction?
You know what? It is factual that no one else saw the other person from what we saw with the witnesses. And I'm just surprised that no one actually saw any other person except for the victim. No, except for our defendant. Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Oh yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tied up on that. They both said there was no other guy at the table.
What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or no? No, I should leave it alone. I got a bad feeling where this is going. If you got a bad feeling about this, then maybe you should leave it alone. I once had a bad feeling that I was about to had a bad feeling. It was really bad. Maybe I should move on to another part of his testimony. Yeah, I don't want to do it early. Maybe we'll know something later. He was listening to his radio, you say?
Yeah, he had a portable radio in his chest pocket.
Maggie told us that too, didn't she? Something about one of them had some sort of earpiece? What should I do? Should I press harder on this point a little harder or not? What was it that the victim was listening to on the radio, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? How should I know?
Thanks a lot. We're now one step closer to the middle of nowhere. This isn't going very well, is it?
Detective, can you please perhaps tell us about the poison and how it was used?
So the traces of poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else?
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder?
If I had to put in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance.
So the poison could have been on anything. That was on the table? Salt, sugar, salt, pepper?
Huh. Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee, Mr. Wright?
You know, he also got a point there.
The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
Ugh.
It seems that the poison could have been only in the coffee.
What should I do? Should I press hard on this point? A little harder? No. No, I should leave it alone. I got a bad feeling about where this is going.
What we found in the potassium side really packs a punch.
If we press harder on each point, I feel like we're gonna get punished for it. Potassium cyanide, I've heard of that chemical before. Exactly how strong is this poison, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, that stuff's lethal. Eat too much in your history.
How much is too much?
A lethal dose is 0.2 grams. That's about enough to finish anyone off.
0.2 grams? How much is that?
You know when you swab your ears for earwax? That's just about that much.
Yeah, don't describe earwax that way. Earwax, huh? It's like something's Gumshoe's got put in some.
Such a small quantity of poison could have been concealed anywhere.
And then looks, Mr. Wright will have some kind of motive. This could be the contradiction. Some kind of motive, huh?
Yeah, if you ask me, it's been blown away out of proportion.
Objection!
You know what my golden rule is, Detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee, you always get another. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out.
Oh,
understood, sir. So stick to the facts, Detective. Now then, what was Miss Bride's motive?
come on, Gumshoe.
They say she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
I knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime.
And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was a winning ticket for $500,000. Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then is it possible Maggie stole the winning one? What should I do? Should I press harder on this point? I think we have to. Wait a minute. The mere fact that the lottery disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Huh.
Huh?
I have here in my hand that very ticket in
Oh, fuck.
That's $500,000 lottery ticket. One of the Philadelphia police officers found it when she was conducting a
Oh, shit.
Up to defend it.
Nani? She had the lottery ticket?
Order! Order! Huh. She's quite a lucky bird, our little waitress.
Oh shit, she had the lottery ticket?
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
I better keep an eye on that ticket, the way the judge's voice is quivering.
This ticket is presented according to the previous trial too.
A winning ticket for $500,000 found during the body search of Maggie.
But it feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say? It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
And that's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. Do you think there are any contradictions in this testimony? To be honest, I don't know. But Gumshoe told us out in the lobby. He said we'd be forming a united front, right? How will we win this case if he doesn't draw us a line? I don't have a whole lot of options right now. The best I can do is gather the facts together, I guess. Damn it. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. I feel like it has something to do with this. The victim's handwriting. Yeah, it has something to do with this. The sports paper, probably. I feel like it has to be this, no? The sports paper, no? Nope. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in the statement, Your Honor. Oh, exactly, are the evidence and statement now just related? Now, this is gonna be a problem. They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please stick over the facts over for making accusation.
I don't think that won me any points with the judge at all. Yeah, this is gonna be tough because if the last case was this hard, I can imagine this case being harder as well. This is bad for me. Fuck. I think we're gonna have to press hard on these other statements. Alright, fuck it.
Objection.
I guess we're gonna press hard. Yeah, we're pressing hard on that. Let's see. Well, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Huh. That argument is as weak as the coffee has bien trite.
There's partitions, no?
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yes, a one-way ticket to Guiltyville. Population, the defendant.
That's a one-liner?
This is a photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as the witnesses by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree with that such a clear view scene of the crime. How, Mr. Trike, could anyone have overlooked a second person at the table? Gah! It certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly.
So another photo, another evidential court record. Fuck, I'm checking this right now. So this is how the victim died. There are there's partitions. Wait a second, something feels off. Why is this chair so close to the partition? But why? Yeah, this chair does... Yeah, this table looks like it's just touching the partition, no? They could have hidden behind the partition, no? At all? I guess we're pressing hard on the third statement that we saw.
Objection.
Fuck it, we're pressing harder. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I was thinking.
Nah, he probably did drink it.
In the case you were wondering, that last objection was for the detective there. Oh, for me? Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it. If you have the time to waste it, you have the time to present that piece of evidence.
Wait, what?
What, that piece?
Wait, what? He's concealing evidence.
Yes, that piece. What piece was it again?
Gumshoe?
This.
What? But why? Motherfucker. He just threw coffee at me. Again. Motherfucker again. Should I just be grateful that this coffee's only hard enough to only give me first-degree burns?
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, this is, the victim's coffee cup. Yes, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim. Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There's clearly a coffee stain on it. Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poison cup that was in this cup.
I was wondering about that. There could have been evidence about the cup. To go in terms of the book, look like this, look like this. I did not read the dialogue.
For the record, there were only prints on the cup where the victims and the defendants.
Covered in the victim and Maggie's fingerprints. It contained potassium cyanide.
On further inspection of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. That's enough. The facts of this case seem to be overwhelmingly clear to me. And had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did commit this crime. I like an old man who knows the score. There's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I may be tempted to bend the rules. I don't mind an old man who is weak to the siren call of money.
Not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up very fast. Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already. And we got 3 new evidences because we pressed harder.
I'd say about time to wrap up this repeat performance. With one final decisive piece of evidence.
What? He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron delightful Miss Bride was wearing at the time.
Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. Stain looks like... Can't be blood, can it?
Huh. It seems the star of the play was a little flustered.
Wait, why would...
And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
Hey, that's not the first thing that caught my eye, but... Wait, is it the same coffee that was used to kill the victim?
Of course. The coffee stain isn't the most interesting part about this apron. No, there's something else that stands out even more. Something else, I presume you mean. Of course, I'm referring to the pocket.
The pocket?
The search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer, was in her apron pocket.
Why was it in her apron? Was it planted there? It must have been planted there. It has to be, no? A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket.
Yeah, and the Maggie's prints were the only ones on it.
Nani? This is bad.
Order! 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 This court will accept these items into evidence.
Fuck!
There's still something bothering me, Mr. Godot.
We got 5 evidence. Or my Maggie at the time of the incident has small pocket but big stains. Potassium cyanide, a powerful powdery poison, bears Maggie's fingerprints found in her apron This is bad. This is bad. This is already looking bad for Maggie right now. This is a lot of evidence.
Why have you not explained the bloodstain to the court? Bloodstain? What bloodstain would that be? Don't play games, prosecutor. The bloodstain stain that smeared all over the apron. That's ridiculous. No one told me anything about a bloodstain.
You know, that's true. It is a blood stain. But why was it on the apron? You don't need to be told, just look at it.
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? Oh, no way, sir. It's just ketchup, sir.
You motherfucker. Ketchup?
She must have gotten on her apron while someone's taking their breakfast that day. You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe. Point a stunt like that and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup with this.
Yeah, I don't want to drink 17 cups of ketchup.
I thought everyone knew what was already. I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the last ruling made on this case.
Huh, no.
The motive, the opportunity, the supporting evidence, they all have been clearly established.
Fuck!
Well, Mr. Trite, it seems you really are a phony after all.
You really know how to drive a man nuts.
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Describe for the court the crime scene and the findings of your investigation there.
This is bad. This is actually very bad.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a scary old man, sir.
Ooh.
Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. Must have been real tough for her.
Ooh, look at those legs. Ooh. Okay, I gotta be stopping. You are a goddamn pervert, TheOffOne. Fuck me.
The victim didn't have any identification on him. But we figured out who he was pretty quick. And the investigation went smoothly. When Maggie was searched, we found a lottery ticket and bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good. Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer, Mr. Trite.
Huh?
Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin.
Oh my god, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be. Scary old man, Detective Gumshoe.
There's an old man at the restaurant where the incident happened.
I think he's talking about him. We're obviously talking about the same old man.
Officers were dispatched right after the report came in, but the old guy still made a fuss.
What took you so long? He hurled abuse at them and then seeds.
Seeds? Huh. It was nothing. I caught each one with my teeth.
I guess not even the mighty Godot can avoid being attacked by that guy.
The old man was the only other customer in the place at the time. He took his time to find a payphone apparently, so he was late reporting to the crime.
We saw a Maggie visual from that. How long was the defendant unconscious for?
The officers got to the crime scene around 2:40. Maggie was still out cold in the kitchen at that time. It took another 10 minutes before she came to. Would like to have been on the scene myself.
I bet you would have loved to carry out the search too. I get it, Phoenix, right?
I would have loved to see Maggie asleep like that, all pretty in peace.
Yeah, we're not I can't deny that, to be honest. You're a professional detective, Gumshoe, not a professional bird watcher, you dumb idiot.
Save the romantics for its own time, detective. All we need to know about is the investigation. Oops, I guess I'm pretty red right now, aren't I?
He didn't have any? Are you saying it was stolen then?
No, I don't think so. The victim didn't have a driver's license or even credit card on him, pal. All he had was 58 cents in his wallet.
58 cents?
Yeah, I can't believe I found out someone with less in their wallet than me, pal. The victim sounds like he was a thoroughly miserable young man.
Damn, we're already roasting the fucking victim.
or some kind of outlaw. Why not give him a bit of an edge?
I think I'm onto something here. Wait a second.
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't leave any form of ID on him. That's what you basically said just yet, right?
Oh yeah, basically.
In that case, how were you able to defend and identify the victim so quickly?
Oh! That.
You're hiding something again. He's so let down. He's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with the lottery ticket.
This is news to me.
It seems Mr. Glenn Elwig visited his doctor before he went to Trespian. We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doc who prescribed the meds. That's a reliable enough source for the court.
Should I do? Should I leave this alone or should I ask more? So what sort of medicine was in the bag?
Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, completely empty.
It was completely empty? Did he just... Did the killer took that away from the victim? Got this from the doc before going to trust me, but the bag is empty.
Huh. You're entertaining a paper bag as evidence? This would argue, Wright.
Huh?
Now what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
But the defendant had been passed out for a while, correct? In that case, isn't it possible that someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket? Ooh, look at them legs, though. Ah! Ah! Control yourself! Ah!
Hey, yeah, you nailed it, pal. That happens to me all the time. Went at a department party the other day and when I got home, I was wearing the boss's shoes. This has nothing to do with the case, you idiot. Keep up this crazy testimony, detective, and those shoes will end up down your throat. Oh, sorry about that.
So trite.
Someone planted the evidence in Maggie's pocket. That's a pretty bold statement. Care to back it up without some evidence?
Well, I'd love to if I had any.
It appears you have no evidence to support your theory, Mr. Wright. Continue with your testimony, witness.
I don't find a hole in this testimony. The verdict's gonna hand out his verdict. Gumshoe isn't giving us anything to work with. We can't find any contradictions if he doesn't give us something. Yeah, that's true. But Maggie and Gumshoe are like dumb and dumb. Our only hope is that they were so dumb they missed something so obvious. Come on, Gumshoe. Be the dumbest you've ever been. Damn, we're just fucking roasting the fucking testimony right now. So the $500,000 lottery ticket and the bottle of poison were accounted for.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's true that these two items were accounted for. But wasn't there a lottery ticket that was stolen the other day?
Oh yeah, the one the restaurant owner took. He won a whole $1 with it. What a lucky guy, huh?
And they're just going to let him get away with it?
It was just $1, detective.
I guess no one cares when it's that little. Except for Gumshoe. Alright, I gotta really start figuring out some stuff at this rate. I think we gotta press the other one. There's info that...
Objection!
Info that I really want to get. It's the fourth one, no? Oh, I guess that doesn't do much. There is nothing else missing from the crime. Wait, hold up. That's a flaw? Nothing else missing, you say? This is empty. This thing is missing. Wait, that's a contradiction. This thing is missing. The bag is empty. Wow, he just literally gave it to us. Detective Gumshoe, I think you should point out something out to you. There is one small contradiction in your testimony.
Oh-ho! Finally! I think I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you?
You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the scene of the crime later?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given the prescription right before throwing the Trespian. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to?
You are too cool, pal!
He must be so proud of Phoenix.
Indeed. Due consideration was given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witnessed, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence? I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison. The victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription could have been the lethal poison itself.
Order! Order in the court! Well, Mr. Goodell, what do you have to say to that? Huh. That's all.
Nani? Huh? Huh? Is he hiding something?
Read for the court of the name of the clinic in the prescription bag, if you will.
The clinic's name's got to do with anything. Huh? Is it... Am I getting further into more sus territory? New ear otolaryngological clinic. Otolaryngologic... So, like, ear? I know laryngo, but...
Just what kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot? Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. A war wound? The day before the incident, Mr. Elg found himself in a fight.
A fight?
He took a blow to the side of the head and ruptured his eardrum.
He ruptured his eardrum?
The one on earth was the prescription he was given. It was cream that was said to be applied topically inside his ear canal, not to be ingested.
What?
It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print.
I literally... It did not say that in the autopsy report. You didn't...
They found traces of medication in the victim's left ear. Oh yes, here it is, in this very, very fine print.
Of course we didn't read the fine print because it's just so convenient for the fucking prosecutor.
It seemed Mr. Elwig correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Trespian. Therefore, it would be absurd to believe he would have eaten his medication.
Ugh. Damn. So we contradicted something wrong. Get further into sus territory.
It seems that this medication is irrelevant to the case after all.
No. Nick, you think of something quick, it'll all be over. She's right. I can't get away with any weak objection. What should I do? Do I push it even further? Fuck! If I just leave it, maybe we can do nothing. Nah, we have to do it. Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. Elwig correctly applied some of the medication while he was at Trespian. If that's the case, why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? True. Why was it missing from the bag then?
But the medication is in question was for topical use inside the ear canal.
And that doesn't change the fact that it could not be found at the crime scene. Right? However insignificant it may seem, the lawyer's duty is to pursue the truth.
Objection!
You know as well as I do that medication is irrelevant. It hardly seems likely that prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide.
It's not about where it has potassium cyanide. It's about whether or not why the fuck did it disappear from the crime. It hardly seems likely the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did. The possibility is undeniable.
Ugh. That's enough, Mr. Godot. Is the detective the only witness prosecution wishes to call?
We have another witness, do we?
Mr. Godot. I got my own witness I like to call, sir. It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on that day of the murder.
Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater.
All very well. The matter of the disappearing medications to be a little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored at all at the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me.
Yay, good job, Nick.
The court will now adjourn for 10-minute recess, after which we will hear the prosecution's next witness. Huh. I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my own 6 cups.
Well, this turned for a little case for the worse, isn't it? Huh? Alright, knowing the fact that, well, Gumshoe is really bad at, like, you know, telling us everything. Phew, that was close. Tell me about it. I nearly died in there, and it was literally the first 2 cross-examinations. And for some odd reason, the prosecution has, like, a fuck ton of evidence that we did not know about. Like, what the fuck? That's my line, sir! No, it's my line. Wait, I think I really did die for a bit. It looks like we nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he helped me. But he totally set me up! I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's got to do his job, right? It's okay. I know about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him again. Huh? Oh no! El Gumshoe. Pepe Hens. Damn. Poor Gumshoe. So the next witness is gonna be that old guy from the park, right? Yeah. Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty much set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you going to be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I could take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. Alright, we really gotta redeem ourselves for this next set of testimonies, are they? Let's hopefully we can get out of this alive.